makes sense.
Oh.
Everybody make sure the Breckenridge Brewery logo.
Yeah.
Labels out. Labels out. Thank you to Breckenridge Brewery. We're giving out free beers to any wook that wants to come and tell us their story. The button has been pushed. Hello and welcome. We are coming at you live from
Phish lot.
Phish Dicks, night 3, Saturday. We decided, if the wookery is going to be in our backyard, why not show up, right, boys?
You gotta go. If it's one thing I'm known for, it's participation trophies, and that's what I'm shooting for here.
Shay loves the participation trophies. So what we are here for is we want to spread the good word. Well, the good, the bad, and the ugly. Let's be real about it, right?
Which one's good, bad, and ugly?
Well, I'm the ugly one,
yep,
so
that's fair.
Fair.
You're the good one. You're so sweet.
Yeah, Jared is probably the good one. So I feel like it makes the most sense if it actually is Jared doing that. So what the fuck are we here for, boys?
To hear people's stories.
Exactly. So what we're trying to do is, labels out. What we're trying to do here is highlight. Yeah, and brought to you by Breckenridge Brewery. Not yet, but soon.
Yes.
Soon.
Not officially.
Yes, but actually, we'll talk about our Fish Kids Tears commercial later. But really what we're here for is we are on lot. We are in the middle of Shakedown. What we're going to be doing is enticing people with our tasty free beverages to come and share their stories. Talk about how long they've been on tour, what they're doing, what kind of goods they're selling, what got them into the scene, what do they want to see. Basically just hearing people's stories and sharing that with people because so many people have an idea of what Phish Kids are.
I know. I want to hear what kind of good music they listen to. It's not this.
Well, I don't think that's Phish, so we're at the wrong.
Is it too soon?
Too soon? Shots fired? Shots fired.
Here, good thing we're not on speakers so that everybody can hear us bullshit.
Cut it out. Yeah, it's fine.
We're not cutting anything out. This is raw. We're raw dogging Phish lot, okay? We're raw dogging Phish lot. So what we're going to be doing is talking to some vendors. We're going to talk to some wooks. We are not going to be going inside to listen to the show. But we will be doing everything we can from out here to share some of that experience. And hopefully you guys enjoy the debauchery that is to follow. I will likely piss some people off and hopefully not get punched in the face.
We'll make some new friends as well.
Yeah. We can also make friends.
Is that really? You really?
Yeah, PHRENDS.
Friends.
Oh, friends.
Yes, friends.
Fuck that. I have my friends, so
You're such a charmer.
I'm good on it. Yeah, I'm not. Don't you know it's like a hot girl? If you don't want them, then they just want you more.
Where are you on the crazy hot paradigm? Do you know?
Have you seen my wife?
That's true. Okay.
Locked in.
Love you, Nicole.
Beauty and the Beast, baby. Thanks, babe.
You can do better.
Fucking A, Shay. That will get cut out, maybe. But realistically, so let's see what kind of shit we can come up with. Let's see who we can find, who we can get on the couch. Not like the black couch.
Oh no.
I mean, that's a whole nother
no,
section.
That's a different podcast. That's not us.
That's a dark corner of the Phish world, so that's not going to be us. But I'm stoked to see what happens. You will see a lot of this because we'll be talking into our microphones.
Just like that. There's 3 of us, but 2 mics.
Yeah, and once we have other people come in and tell their stories, then we kind of got to share it. Yeah, so we'll get shit done. Let's see what happens. Jay, get your big, beautiful ass over here. Let's fucking do this. I am the fucking chair guy.
Hang on.
All you motherfuckers need to sit here. You need to answer 3 questions for me. I'll give you free beers, all right?
Okay.
Let's go. Crack that bitch. Labels out. We'll get you one fucking. I'll pound this out. What's your name, homie? David. Kodi. I'm more than just a fucking chair tosser, I promise. Okay, so we're here with David. We're coming at you live from Phish Lot, and what we're doing is connecting fans, right?
Yes.
We want to talk about why you love the band. What's going on? Oh, where is my fucking mic? It's in my pocket.
Get mic'd up, baby.
Oh, shit. All right, let's start this again.
Push that button again.
It is fucking on, you dickheads. All right. This is my first rodeo, okay? I'm used to throwing chairs, not interviewing people. Let's get through this, okay? So what we're doing here is we're interviewing fans. We want to talk to people about the scene, about why they're here, what's going on. So for me, I just want to first off know your story. How did you get into Phish? How many dicks have you seen? And not like real dicks, like shows.
So this is my 4th time being at Dick's. I got into Phish because in 2013 I was going to Hangout Festival and Trey Anastasio Band was on the bill. So I started dabbling and listening to some Trey stuff, and the show thoroughly blew me away. It was fucking amazing. It was like him and then straight into Stevie Wonder. So just like a fucking amazing night of music.
Christ.
And then, yeah, I was very eager to see Phish. Happened to be that one of my good buddies was getting married in Denver on Dick's weekend in 2015. So me and a bunch of people all came out the next night after the wedding. And this is, I guess, like my 8th or so Phish show.
A gaggle of dicks. He's seen a gaggle of dicks, folks.
A lot of dicks.
All right. What we do on What's the Reason for This is we give people and fans an opportunity to talk about why we do things, right? So what is it about Phish and about this band and this community that you love?
Honestly, it's kind of what they do with the community and how they like keep it all together. Like they've been playing since like '83, and like they have a lot of the same like people that have done the art, like Pollock and like same people that have
Welker's
done, like,
got a sick print
Welker.
for this.
Yeah, totally. They've been working with the same people for like 40 years at least, and like I feel like that says a lot. Like that you care about your people and reinvest into that, and invest to the fans.
My first time seeing Phish was Bonnaroo 2019.
Okay.
So I'm definitely a 3.0er. I'm really a 4.0er if you go by 4.0, because I only saw 3 shows before COVID, and then I've seen all my other shows post-COVID.
So where does 3.0 and 4.0 divide?
Well,
I don't think we're too
that's
familiar.
what people say. COVID.
Okay.
People say COVID break was now 4.0 after that, because Trey did a Instagram post with his new guitar. He said this is the perfect 4.0 guitar. So there's a lot of whatever.
So he set that bar for you.
He said 4.0. So Trey says it goes. When Trey woos, I woo back. You know what I mean?
That's
It's fair.
just the
It's all
way
you
that
can
it
do.
goes. He has spoken, right?
That's
So
right.
it is done.
Dad's a huge Phish fan, so he like wanted to take me.
Oh, fuck. So had you seen any shows with your dad before you came to see Phish? Did you bring him when you guys saw together? Bro, you fucking left dad at home. Oh, dad brought you. Nice. So what was that like, going with an old fan and then being like that next generation?
No balloons in the lot.
Dad, they followed all the rules. I promise. They're still being good boys. That's a non-alcoholic beer. And we want to know your fucking rockin' Catter Day, right? So let's talk about what is it with this scene and this band that you love that keeps bringing you back?
So when I was a kid, I took a Phish album from under my sister's bed. It was Hoist, and it was out of a cigarette box that she had. And I listened to it, right? And I said, as a kid, I knew I loved it, right? So then I hadn't listened to it for a really long time, and my friends had been going to shows, and I would listen to it on the radio here and there. And as I started to listen to it again, we went to some live shows at Deer Creek. I'm from Indianapolis, Indiana, so we get down at the creek where I'm from. So you learn everything when you're a kid at the creek. Crawdads, fishing. Well, same thing at Deer Creek. You want to have a good time, we go up to Deer Creek, right?
It wasn't Crawdad, it was Phish.
Right. We was fishing with a P, H. So this year they came back because they weren't there last year. And this is a band that doesn't even have to advertise, and they sell out 3, 4, 12 nights in the biggest arenas. Nobody's doing that. They don't even advertise. Their fans are there waiting for their product, waiting to support them, because they're putting out a message that no one else is, and it's the most positive message. And I think when this is looked back at, this is going to be the greatest band of all times. This is going to be the greatest shows of all time. And I know that's saying a lot. That's not just because I'm a fan. I like rap. I like bluegrass. I love rap. This band has what no other band can do. They can bring these people together in peace.
What got me into Phish is my parents. We're right here. My dad's on the other side. Yeah, I've been going since I was about probably this big.
Is your name Trey?
I wish. No, my name is Gabe.
Nice, Gabe. Nice to meet you. Okay, so Mom, how long have you been listening to Phish? You're obviously passing on generation to generation.
Yeah.
So what is it about this band that got you into it originally? How long have you been a fan? And why do you feel like, I'm not going to lie, I brought my kids to their first Dead show at 6 weeks, right? So it is part of their life. It's part of the community that I built for them. I want to hear it from our fans. What is it about this band that's brought you in? And don't look at your husband. He's not here to answer.
He's the reason that I got into Phish in high school, because he was into them. His group of friends was, and we started hanging out. So that was why. And I just Loved
the
it.
the boy who liked Phish. But now you loved it. So what was the reason that made you love it?
I don't know. I'm not good at these questions, but
That's
I don't know,
okay.
it was just like,
The struggle
it
is
just
real.
Felt like it was something I had never experienced before. As soon as I even just felt the music, it was just something new, something fun. I felt like I was in a different world, and then our group of friends started going to shows, and it was just like incredible.
And so what
totally
made it
different.
what made it family friendly for you? What made you want to continue to pass that along to your kids? Because I mean, a lot of us go to shows and we leave our kids at home, right? But you're obviously including them. So what about this community made it feel so special that it was something that you wanted to share?
Yeah, I don't know. That's a good question. We've just
Fine,
always
let's go
felt
to your
really-
kids then. What do you guys love about this Phish scene, right? Or like, what do you like about coming to shows with mom or dad?
I feel like it's so much different than like going to see another concert. Like this has like this scenery. It's just so much different. Than
We call it wookery, not scenery, but yes, 1,000%.
In a great way.
Yes, I don't know. I love it, and like my dad's so open. Like getting my friends like their first Phish ticket. Like he loves to do that, and I don't know. It's so much fun.
Spreading the love and light. Good on you, brother. Good on you. So she's just a little more quiet on it. So what is it that you have liked about the scene that makes it so different?
I think everybody's so happy. Everybody just is like in a good mood, living life, minding their own business, kind of.
Awesome. What about you, Gabe?
I don't know. I mean, like, pretty sick. Everybody's just having a good time hanging out, and then I mean, once you get into the show, I'm sure you saw last minute. I mean, that's pretty dope.
Oh,
That's fucking right. These are the deep cutting questions.
they slay.
But what is it like? What brought you in? What was your first experience? Your exposure?
The unconventional, but yeah, just jamming convulsions that happen.
Okay.
And the unknown, and the questions, and the what ifs of what are they going to play? What's it going to be tonight? Is there a theme? And then you're like, I want this tonight. And then when they play it, it's like,
Oh!
There we are.
Yeah, but then where the fuck am I supposed to sit?
I'll give you $1.
I'll sit on your lap.
Okay.
Or you can sit on mine.
You can sit on my lap.
I'm good on it. I'm good.
Okay.
Cody, I'll sit this one out.
You're out?
Yep, I'll sit this one out.
All right. Hold this up. Get more fucking people. Okay. What up, you spicy motherfuckers? All right, so if you didn't know, I'm offering free beers for 3 questions.
I've already answered one.
I asked him, hey, do you want to be in this fucking smart ass?
You are
He goes,
technically
"That's
correct. The
And
best
he-
kind of correct.
Yeah,
dude.
and he
You
fucking
trying to
is.
get me out of 4 questions,
So,
man?
so now I only have 2 left, so I really need to fucking make them count. No, I'm good. Thank you, bro. Homies. So now I have to double 2 questions into one so that I can get my money's worth. Right?
It's like you're talking to a genie.
He is
like,
a fucking genius.
Yeah.
Bro, I have to be cold and calculated now.
That's fact. That's fact.
That is fact. Nice.
Yeah.
All right, so yes, you can take one.
Yeah, please.
I have a couple in my backpack.
You want this?
Never know.
No, take more.
Please do.
And I got testing strips. Take everything you need.
Good, man.
We're
Good.
also giving away free Narcan and testing strips.
I test chicks.
I respect you for that.
Good shit. All right.
Yeah, I'll do.
Yeah, no, for real, bro. There's so much bullshit that happens in our scene. So the most that I can do is try to bring light to it, talk about the shit. So what I want to know is, since you're a fucking dickhead and cut off one of my questions, how long you been seeing Phish, and what do you love about them?
Honest to God, I'm gonna keep it real with you. This is my first Phish show.
Hey!
I
Bobby
have
Jared,
talked
dude.
all the shit on Phish for
Bro, me too.
14 years.
Me too.
And
But what?
It's my brother from another Utter's motherfucking bachelor party.
Ah.
And-
Wait. Is
but-
this your bachelor
but-
party?
No, it is.
Nice.
But-
Congratulations.
Check it out. All the homies over the years have always told me, I don't want to hear what you're talking about until you go see him, so I'm here to see him.
So now you're gonna put up or shut up. Oh, we're still live on Phish Lot. We're talking to the fans. I'm trying to get you motherfuckers to tell me why I should be into this band. Okay?
Because
So-
we still haven't found the answer.
So I've been told that I need to read books, that I don't understand the journey,
Seems like
that
a
I
lot of
don't
work.
get the lyrics, right? So what is it that you guys love about Phish, and why am I wrong?
I've only seen Phish twice. So.
Fuck yes. So John is a newbie, all right? So then, what about you? Bro, he's got split open and melt on his fucking glasses if you can't fucking see, okay?
I've been to a
So
handful of shows.
yeah, all right. So
What's a handful? How many are we talking?
66.
Oh, that's more than a
66.
handful.
He's fucking lying to us, you
Okay,
guys.
he's got to have an answer.
Okay, so yes,
Why?
please tell me, what is it about the scene and the music that has pulled you in, and what do you love about this band? Get the funk out of here, bro. You can come do it next, I promise. We got fucking chirpers behind the camera, so you guys will understand. I'm about to toss these motherfuckers like an empty chair, but we will get there. Tell me, what is it about Phish that you love, and what am I missing?
My sister and brother-in-law took me my first few times, and so it's like a fun little family thing. And
But that's not 60 shows deep, bro.
Well, yeah, that was a start.
That's a deep passion. That's a
And
lot,
then-
man.
And then once you get in it and you have that familial role that's in the background, and then the music comes in and there's a song that hits, and then it like...
What's that song that hits for you?
Antelope.
Okay.
She was great last night. Reba.
All right.
I really like Alaska. Maybe they'll play it tonight. I don't know.
Who knows?
You never know.
I don't know.
I actually need 2 of those 3 songs, so I'm fucking halfway there.
You're
No,
2/3 the way there.
Honestly, the first time I saw Phish, well, actually, I was like starting to see this guy, my husband over there. And
tall drink of water?
Yeah,
Why isn't he sitting
that sexy man.
Oh, Anthony.
Yeah,
Oh.
you interviewed him.
Okay.
Yeah,
All right.
yeah, I
Beautiful.
fucked that guy.
I fucked that guy. Well, I haven't yet, but I will. It's the new fucking goal.
Yeah. And then actually, we used to all be like roommates.
Where was the show?
My first show?
No, the show you took into Alpine.
Oh no, we went to the main squeeze at Concord in Logan Square. It was great, very memorable. But anyways, there was like one significant moment with him where we went to Summer Camp Music Festival at Scamp. Yes, correct, sir. And him and I had a bonding moment. We had only been in like 6 months of dating.
Is that when he almost pooped in the tent?
He almost pooped in the tent. So like we.
How do you almost poop in the tent?
So when you see the look of like the eyes, like when somebody needs to shit
You
themselves.
mean that oh shit moment?
Yeah. You know, like you understand that as a human being,
And
we are
he's
able
doing
to
this-
communicate that without
And he's
any
dealing with
words.
this 6 months into dating you?
Yep.
Okay.
And so I had to be his like toilet shaman. I
somebody
had to like,
that's out
I had to bring him to the porta potties. Otherwise, and he
The
was like,
toilet shaman? Is that what you just fucking called yourself?
Yeah.
We need to get her a shirt.
Yes.
Okay? I think we can get her a
and
fucking shirt.
he was pinching all the way there, you know, and yeah, and that's really what solidified our relationship.
So the
And then we
toilet
just
shaman-
started hitting a bunch of Phish shows, and that
Locked
was
in.
that.
Puke and rally, baby.
Now, I've asked me some questions.
All right, I'll answer some questions.
When was the last time you shit yourself?
Oh, bro, I actually wrote a stand-up routine about this. So not only did I shit my pants, but I took a picture of it thinking that I was sending it to my wife to say, hey, shit's gotten real. And I sent it to a fucking customer. So I'm sitting there in the bathroom of my main floor, fucking undies around my ankles, taking a picture of my bacon streak, being like, babe, shit's getting real. And I fire it away. I go upstairs to take a shower, and she's like, what the fuck are you taking a shower for? And I'm like, did you not get my text message? And she's going, what text message? And I'm going, oh, fuck. Immediately run to my phone, and I had sent this woman a picture of my shit-stained underwear. And you want to know what I did? Next best thing, so that she didn't have the power of the situation? I went on Facebook Live, and I told the entire world what I did.
I once sent my father. It wasn't from him. Let's just get that out there right now. It wasn't from him.
It wasn't
I once,
Pops.
I once sent my dad by accident a video of me getting a blowjob. And like, brother, when I figured
At
out I
least that's
sent it to
something
him.
to be fucking proud of,
Dude,
bro.
no, bro.
Well, obviously I love the jams. Been doing this since '97.
You want it?
Can you hear me?
Yeah, you're good.
So I finally found someone to enjoy it with me. And that's, you can't see her. Get over here, honey. Got to get.
She doesn't want to be any part of this.
Doesn't want to be.
She's like, just answer the question, honey.
So when I was younger, I couldn't afford to do any of this shit. So you know how you do it. Now I'm older. I got a little more money and less time.
So did you hustle on lot? Or
So my son, I got I got divorced when my son was like 3.5. I took him on a lot with me. He used to have a sign, glow sticks. Right? It was what do you have? 2 for $1 or 3 for $5. You with me?
Oh, yeah.
That's what he would do. He would go around all the Midwest, Deer Creek. So we're from the South.
Okay.
He would go around selling his glow sticks, but we never charged anybody. You know, it was like we had a container. If you want to give him $5, he was always trying to get the next NHL game for the fall, right? On PlayStation or whatever it was. So it's a community, man. The fans, they all, had to ask occasionally, can you give him that? Like, what's that sucker got in?
Yeah.
But ultimately, people would bring him CDs and trade him stuff. No, you're just giving money because he was real shy. Like, what are you trying to say? Why are you selling this stuff?
What year was your guys' first show together?
Our first one was 2009 in Knoxville.
That's awesome.
And he just graduated from UT, University of Tennessee in Knoxville. And,
Old Rocky Top.
That's right. At Christmas, so kind of full circle thing. But we had our 50th show together in Bangor, Maine, 2 years ago?
Wow, that's pretty special.
That's quite an accomplishment. Congrats.
Yeah, especially because he's only 21, 22 years old.
You gotta be pretty proud of that.
So now you talked about starting the hustle when you didn't have money, and now obviously you've transcended
That
through
was just for him. That's not for me. I'm just saying.
No, but what I want to talk about is the difference, right? Because, like, there's some of these cats that are out here selling grilled cheese, trying to get a ticket till the very last minute, right? And so now for you, how has that changed?
The difference was that's not what we were doing. We would get tickets or whatever. But we'd make T-shirts, custom shirts. I have a friend in North Carolina, John Street Graphics in Charlotte. Shout out to Kyle.
Kyle at John Street Graphics.
Right. So Kyle would make me shirts, or Kate would actually, because Kyle doesn't work anymore. I think he's semi-retired.
All right. Kyle, get your ass back to work. Your better half has already let me know you've done over 150 shows.
Thereabouts, yeah.
Okay, so when did you first get into Phish, and what is it that you love about this community and scene?
2009, which is actually in Merriweather. It's probably the worst show I've ever been to. It was
That's
my
awesome.
first show. And then I didn't go back until I went to an inside show, and then there was like the light difference on the inside because it bounces off everything.
Yeah.
I may have eaten a heroic dose of mushrooms.
At a Phish show, never.
I didn't know that at the time. So it was the second time I ever had mushrooms. So I like.
So somebody just kicked your ass off to the moon. Let's
take the
fucking
ride.
go.
Let's go.
I hated chalk dust torture for the longest time because it made me sit down and sweat.
Because you were that smart.
I was bugging out. Yeah, I took an undershirt off. I was off, but that was fine. About the scene, man, it's like people are cool. The unpredictability. Everyone's sort of like. I was just at Mondegreen. Like everybody's just fucking happy.
Yes.
Well, so that's what I wanted to talk about. Is like every person that's come through here that's been to Mondegreen, talked about Mondegreen, was like, it was fucking dope. If you go onto the internet and the keyboard warriors, they are literally shitting all over that festival and the sets that they play.
Well, the Phish was great. The logistics and everything else was some fucking bullshit. Like it was like we had an RV, and I think if you have an RV, you should be like a higher tier.
Did you pay for a different ticket, or was it the same ticket?
Had to pay for an RV ticket, so 35 minutes to the stage in Delaware in the summer.
Whoa!
It's like hot as shit.
Whoa.
Like I had
walking through the humidity.
I had AC to come back to, but Gen Pop over in like the tents.
We're right next to the field.
No, they were also 35 minutes, and they had no shelter. They're just out in the field there dying.
So then what's the difference?
Yeah, the people that paid like an extra couple $1,000, the custies and the micro celebrities. If you haven't heard about them, that's a whole other fucking story.
Well, and that's, I mean, we know about it because, I mean, everybody shits on Goose, but the hierarchy, the Super Ted, the VIP, the Fast Pass GA.
Oh yeah, this shit called Glen Close. Literally, you walked in and the stage was to your right. It was.
And don't you think that's fucked up? It's basically
I'll pay for it. Let me pay for it. There's not enough of it.
Yeah, but there's only so many of us that can really afford to do that, right?
Right.
So for me, it's like it's this class system for music fans that if you can afford it, then you get some of the benefits.
Well, that's where all the custy jokes come from. It's like you buy merch at every show. You buy, you got a poster. You're on the rail. Like it's always the same fucking people. If you buy a $30 stream, by the way, that's insane.
It's the best fucking view that you can get.
Right, but you look at the rail, it's the same fucking people.
Well, and so that's what I want to ask is we're huge poster collectors, rail riders. We put in the time, and I understand the hustle that comes into that. But what do you do as a fan with 150 plus shows under your belt? How do we fix that system?
And before that, is Phish using a lottery system
for
the rail?
So yes, but there are known people that have like different IDs on their phone. They're like, oh, I didn't bring my wallet. Here's a picture of my license, and instead of John Smith, it's Jon Snow, and it's like, oh, that's me. And so
they've got 8 entries.
They've got 8 entries. They get there is no way the chick in the bikini, I'm sure she's a lovely person, there's no way she should be in the front, dead center in every single fucking...
We know who you fucking are, okay? We know who you are, and we're calling you out.
Share the love.
She is somehow. And again, I don't know her. I'm sure she's lovely. I am not disparaging her in any way.
I will. I'll shit all over her because it's bullshit, right? Like, the fans need to evolve and share, and like, I mean, we talk about like the 4.0 generation, right? Yeah. And now bringing new fans.
First of all.
Hey, Trey did it to him fucking self,
yeah,
okay?
Well.
He's taking Instagram photos with his guitar, and he's saying the perfect 4.0. So, like, let's not pretend that didn't do it. But what I'm saying is let other people go and experience that shit, right?
It's not even worth it. Like, I don't want to go up there.
It's a headache, right?
Yeah, it's a headache. They're fucking like
some of
them are assholes.
Can we also be honest about the sound quality at Rail? It's trash.
Look, I've been to every single Dick show. Every single one.
Fucking humble brag right here,
yeah,
bro.
What's up? Back right soundboard, baby. Every single time I stand in the right spot. It's right where the fucking repeater is. It's right where the lights are best.
The light shoe.
Yeah, it's like, why do you want to be on the rail? I don't.
All right, you got something to fucking say to this guy? Go meet him on the back right side of soundboard.
Yeah.
All right, let's get straight to this because you only got a couple minutes. Doors are about to open. Were you at fucking Mondegreen?
I was at Mondegreen.
Okay, so
as well? Yep. Fuck yeah.
So what I want to ask you is, because Phish fans are a different breed, right?
Yep.
How do you feel about some of the entitlement and the snobbery of these Phish kids? Because there's people that are like, oh, Mondegreen was trash. And then all my homies that I've talked to is like, It was fucking dope. So what was your view on Mondegreen and that entitlement that comes with some of these Phish kids?
Totally. You know what's funny is I see a lot of that online. Like a lot of people just hating and being like, they should have done this or that. Keyboard warriors, but like I don't meet any of them. Everyone I met was like way into it, having a blast, and everyone we chilled with. It was some of the best people, best crowd, just kind of like dicks,
Well, and that's what it is. It's about a community. So what about that Bonnaroo show in 2019 that really got you hooked?
Well, it was an incredible show, first of all. My jaded buddy was like, oh, that's a festy set, which I just got back from a Phish festival, and it was a total festy set. But
were you at Mondegreen?
Mondegreen, yes, and it was incredible. And they did kind of a sandwich with No Man's Land, like they did at that year at Bonnaroo, the second night of Mondegreen. But I had been listening to Phish for a long time, and I've seen a ton of Panic shows. I was seeing Panic since I was in high school, and I always wanted to go see Phish, but all my friends were like, no, that's circus music. We don't want you. Wow. We don't want to go see that. And I'm like, dude, I want to go see Phish. Finally, 2019, I met up with some other homies that are into Phish, and they took me to a show.
Well, let's be fucking real. There is kind of a circus fucking lore that follows this, right?
I mean, and they were saying it with a negative connotation. Yeah. But when I got here, I was like, fuck yeah, this is a circus, and I'm here for it.
We love it.
I am a circus person. Yeah, 100%. I'm here for it. The vibe is just incredible. The family, as big of a fan base as this place has, and I'm able to run into so many beautiful people at every show that I know and recognize, and I know their name, and they know my name. It's incredible, dude.
It's amazing. So incredible. What would you say to those fucking haters to get them to give Phish a chance?
Oh man, I've been mulling that over since I've been into Phish, and I've tried to get so many people into Phish, but I don't think I've stopped trying. If either you get it or you don't. Either you have an open heart or you don't. You know what I mean? I mean, you're gonna go see a show. The first step is to get someone to a show. You get someone to a show if it's someone you think would really vibe. with the band. Get them to a show, and the rest, then you don't have to do anything else at all after that.
Speaks for
The
itself.
band will pave the way.
If you get them here, they will come.
If you get them here, they will come.
At Dick's.
Literally.
Hey!
Yeah.
All right, let's
They're
fucking
jamming,
go.
not singing.
I appreciate you, brother. Thanks for taking the time.
Hell yeah, bro.
What up?
That was cool.
Hold on, let me stop this. You guys are a younger generation of fans. What is it about Phish, or what is it about this community? Is this your first time here at Dick's?
My dad is the biggest Phish fan you'd ever meet. He travels around with them everywhere you go. So he took me and my best friend to our first show in Colorado.
So how is it your experience going so far?
Different vibes. Done like 5 whippets already.
Where are you from?
Dad.
Where are you from?
Chicago. We're from Chicago.
that's
We go to
awesome.
school at CU.
Nice.
In Boulder,
Yeah.
nice. So it wasn't a far journey.
vibes.
Well, yeah. So you understand being in Colorado, the hippiness and the Wild West that is Colorado, but then you get to Phish Live, right? So like,
times 10. It's a new level.
Yes.
I've never seen anything like
it is on steroids.
Yeah.
So then, have you been to the 2 shows, or is tonight your first show?
first one.
Oh fuck! I wish I could have talked to you after the show to really see what your experience is like. So here's what I want to ask you: is well, and it doesn't matter. What I want to ask you is, what are you expecting? Especially if Dad's a fan.
Head bobbing, like that.
Oh, there'll definitely be some head bobbing.
I'm expecting a lot of drugs.
There are
It's a great
definitely a lot of
assessment as well,
drugs.
yeah.
You are perceptive here. You can definitely see that.
I don't know what else we're expecting.
You know, older fellas.
I mean, this band has been around for 40 years, right?
I've only seen like 4 people our age.
Yes. No. Well, and that's why it's crazy, and so it's awesome. So, what did Dad say to you to get you guys to come show up?
Well, Dad has gone for about like 13 years to like literally travels around to see them. It was the Whippets. So yeah, it was definitely the Whippets promise.
Nitrous Mafia, right here.
That's right.
Like once you start, you just can't stop. And then I would say like he's just honestly it's like a thing in our family where like everything is Phish and our whole house is like Phish. So I was like, I think I just had to come.
So now we'll see you in 10 years when they're on their 50-year tour. She's gonna be 1,000 whippets deep and getting shit done.
Brain dead.
Brain dead by then.
You know they call it hippie crack for a reason, right? What was that experience like for you, and what bands were you into before you started getting into the Phish scene?
Oh yeah, okay.
Bisco guy.
Oh.
They were after though.
Oh, yeah?
So for me,
So Phish was a gateway drug?
I mean, I started with like Tupac and Biggie and like hip hop and stuff, and then got into Nirvana.
He has a Doom tattoo.
Yeah.
That's fucking dope.
You should show it for you guys.
Oh, we're taking shirts off on the podcast. Oh, fuck, that's actually sick.
Isn't it cool?
That's very cool. So, did you have any like preconceived notions about Phish or jam band or that scene before you got in, especially coming from like rap and hip hop?
Not really, because I learned about them. Like when I learned about them, it was at my friends, and I didn't know who they were at all. Like it was like 96, no, like 97-ish. So like at that point, like I didn't really know who they were. Like I knew of the Grateful Dead, but I didn't listen to them or anything. So my buddies, we used to hang out at his house and go to have bonfires behind his house. I'd crash there all the time, and he had a live one, disc 2, we would play all the time. Disc 1 was scratched, so we'd play it some, but yeah, didn't get the same love. So then 99, we started going to shows, me and my high school
That's
buddies.
for CDs, all you fucking young bucks that just play digital music and never had to know the game. All right, so we got you on the couch. We want to ask you a couple of questions. Boys, do you want to start?
Yeah. So, I'm taking a cue from Kodi because he had a list of questions that I actually haven't seen. But how many Phish shows have you been to? What is this? Do you keep track? Is this your number? How do you know?
I have
You know?
no idea.
No?
But
If you
I've
could
been
ballpark
to
it?
probably 80s.
80? Okay, 80's not.
How many different states or venues have you seen a show in?
Oh, so I watched them. I think it was 2004 or 3, and then again 2010.
Oh shit. Okay, so after the hiatus, then they came back.
Yeah, I never saw them after the hiatus until I came here.
Oh okay, is Colorado home?
Yes.
Nice. So of those places that you've went and seen a show, or even the ones here at Dick's, what has been your favorite memory of Phish live?
Okay. It was a 4th of July show in New Jersey where the bridge goes over the water. I don't know the different venue names. I know.
Doesn't matter.
Sorry.
Somebody
Okay.
will fucking get in the comments and tell us.
Right,
They'll be like,
right.
"Oh, it was there."
So I don't even
Here's
know
the
what
set
the song
list.
was, but I'm not that good.
Yeah. Don't worry. There's lots of one-uppers out there that'll help us later.
I'm sure. But just the red, white, and blue lights were going on that bridge, whatever connects New York to, did I say New Jersey?
Yep.
Yes. And that's just one of my happiest Phish memories. I couldn't tell you what song was playing. I'm sorry. I don't know. I don't even know the city.
It was
But
just the backdrop and the imagery.
everything, like, and not being able to believe that I was in New Jersey watching a Phish show when I live in Colorado. And, like, I followed him around everywhere. So, like, it was just weird realizing, wow, this is my life. This is really cool.
That's amazing. What about you, Jeff? So, what has your experience been? How much have you seen Phish, and what was one of your favorite memories?
It's just super mid.
Dude, you're talking to the right fucking guy. Did you see the clown that put out a fucking row of ratchet straps on churros?
Oh wow! I saw the tape. I didn't see ratchet straps. Yeah. But that's really the only thing I dislike. I guess everyone's super fucking awesome. Like, met a bunch of awesome people out here last year. We were actually like made buddies with our seat neighbors, and it turned out the guy literally lived like a mile down the street from me in Austin. So just the serendipity of what happens in the lot and at the shows and the people you meet, it's just the best.
That's tough, boys.
Are you guys still friends now? You going to shows together?
We are acquaintances. We've stayed in touch.
fair.
We actually hung out in Austin, where I'm from, once or twice. But yeah, dude, just like super friendly folks. And it's like this and Dead, like the whole. Met people that I like stay in touch with from, like, I've met a buddy that's Canadian that we still stay in touch with and stuff. So just awesome to meet other people that are into the same stuff, and everybody's Jack Straw from Ottawa. Shouts out to him.
All right, wait, hold on. Last thing, you got a fucking giant balloon in your hand. How many times have you fished out?
I'm not sure I know the
Where you fucking where you have taken too much.
We call it time knifing. That's what we call it.
Time knifing. All right, so are you a seasoned veteran of time knifing?
I've time knifed at least 10 times, I would say. I'm Brad Hitt. This is my boy George Looney over here.
All right, we'll get George to come sit on this fucking couch. Let's swap. George, get your ass over here, boy.
Why not?
George, don't decapitate yourself, George.
How we doing, boys?
How's it going, brother? My name's Kodi.
Cody, Jordy.
Nice to meet you, Jordy.
Nice to meet you, brother. Shay. Nice to meet you all.
Shay, you want the mic? Get after it.
No, you get after it.
Okay. So as he takes it, don't you fucking time knife on me on this fucking couch.
Not yet.
All right. So how long have you been seeing Phish?
Man, actually, first show was last year here at Dick's. We started.
I'm very sorry to hear
No worries,
that.
no worries,
it's all good,
brother.
brother.
Thanks for letting me park there, man. I hike out and then I harvest them and I wrap them. And,
We should talk.
Yeah, totally.
All right, brother.
Thank you for letting
Of course.
Cheers, man. Yeah.
Sorry, so let's fucking start. Believe it or not, wookery happens all over the fucking place. What happened? Some fucking hippie handed me something and it wasn't drugs. So, but Sage, I'm going to get rid of all the bad juju from you motherfuckers. He's not going to time knife on our couch, and we're going to figure this out. Yeah, not the fucking, hey man, that's not cool. So how long have you been seeing Phish?
Dude, last year, Phish Sticks was actually my first show. I know it's a shame. I started with the Dead, man, and moved over here to Phish.
It's not a shame, but Jerry is disappointed in you. You know that,
I
right?
know he is, man. I know he is. We do our best, though, out here. But yeah, last year was my first one, and then ever since then, it's like, man, I got to come back. It's such a fucking fun time. So here we are.
So this is number 2?
Oh yeah, that's number 2 Dicks. Number 2 Dicks for
You
us.
sweet summer child.
I know. I'm a fresh young.
I mean,
boy,
I say
man.
that as this is my first one, and I'm probably not. I'm going to go to the show. I'm just here to do this. So.
Oh man, this is the best.
Yeah, but
this
he's seen Phish in Vegas, right? So let's not pretend that he doesn't have a Wook badge of honor. So like, let's fucking stop pretending that you're so cool.
Wooks are out here, man. This is where the Wooks are at.
Oh, bro, I mean, it is definitely a different fucking scene out here. So since you're so early into it, it's actually good to get your perspective. Coming from a Dead scene, what was it about Phish Lot and Phish music that got you to come and start seeing them more often?
Oh man, well, hearing the Phish live, the first note I heard out of Trey, I was like, Jesus Christ.
But do you understand what the fuck he's singing about?
Opener, it was like, then we went right into My Soul. I was like, my God, and just last year blew my mind. So that was one thing. The scale of this lot, how big this fucking lot is, unbelievable. It's got to be one of the best lot scenes there is, period. So that's another big part of it. And just, man, good people, man. One of the funnest crowds.
Wait, Moses, you fucking out?
It's all you, my man.
Sit your ass down. Let's fucking do this, Moses. It's so quick, I promise.
I literally think I pulled something in my back from like carrying the tape.
All right, Moses. So we're here on Phish Lot. What we're doing is we're talking to people. Are you a vendor here?
Yeah.
All right. So talk a little bit about what you're vending, how long you've been doing that, what's that look like?
Some vintage. I literally got here within 1 hour. Okay, we're at Dead Sphere, like fucking, we're the whole thing. Brought a bunch of Phish vintage out here.
So what is it about vending on lot or in the scene that you love to do?
This is like the Wild West out here, man. I've never been to Dick's before, and I'm like, I literally this morning at like 3 a.m. I was like, I have to fucking do it.
Welcome to the jungle, bro.
Yes.
It is fucking different.
Wow.
So now that you've been here and you've seen some of this, what is the difference from this scene to like a Dead scene at the Sphere?
Oh man, it's so much more chill, dude. Like it's just anything goes out here, man. Like the Sphere thing we were there for the whole fucking thing, my wife and I. It was just like repetitive over and over, and the shows are fucking. And I still somehow went to 25 of them, which I'm
of the 30. Goddamn.
My wife is fucking maybe like not. She's not here now, so she's
She need a break.
She's happy about that.
So what has that message that Phish has been putting out that has truly resonated with you?
The helping friendly book. Read it. Learn about it.
For us that haven't, can you give us a quick little synopsis or some of the mainstays in that?
The helping friendly book is about a man who is looking to go to the top of a mountain to learn from the great acknowledgeable Iculus, the all-knowing Iculus. Okay, this man climbs a mountain looking for this knowledge in the great helping friendly book. I know another story about a man who climbed a mountain, and he talked to an all-knowing and brought a book down and had to destroy it, actually. But anyhow, just read the book. Read the book.
All right, so we gotta do our due diligence. We've heard it multiple times here from multiple fucking fans.
Read the book.
So here's my promise to you, because I will be dead honest. I am not a huge Phish fan, and what up?
Well, we're filming right there.
I got your ass in my scene, but it's okay. Give me 1 second.
We got
We're wrapping
time.
up.
We got time.
We're wrapping up. Yeah, he said, "Fuck it." No,
He doesn't like the
but
camera.
so for me, like not being a fan, it's been interesting to have people talking about this community and this messaging, and then the lore of some of this stuff in the foundation.
It's a sprinkle of messages, and if you want to learn it, you have to follow. And you might think you're wrong, but that might be the message that was meant for you. And that's how it works. There's 2 books. Everybody will find that out later, but there's the helping friendly book, and then that other book of that other guy that climbed the mountain too, and he came down and he destroyed it and had to go back up and get the book again. But that's not Colonel Forbin. That was another guy. I think his name was Moses. Y'all have a good evening.
All right, thanks for your time, brother. Have a great
Thanks,
show.
homie. And you get that
And there's
raw
nothing like
emotion.
that feeling.
It's amazing.
Okay, so on top of that, what I would ask you is, there's so many people in the scene that shit on Phish kids that don't understand, right? So what is something that you would tell someone to either better understand the experience that you're talking about, or some of the lore that people don't get?
It's a little bit of a cult, but like if you're not in, then I don't give a fuck. Like you're kind of missing out.
Have you shared that Kool-Aid with someone else?
Drink the fucking Kool-Aid. It's pretty good. It's pretty tasty, and you can taste it for the first time. You can taste it for the 100th time, but it's probably a good thing to just try it.
To be honest, I'm not a fan.
Jeff, that's what's fucking up. I asked the right fucking question, Jeff. So just so you know, I usually I don't understand like the bubble tunes and the whimsical like lyrics, and it's just Trey's a fucking shredder. There is no doubt about that, right?
The
But
guitarist.
yes, yeah. But for me, like, even though like being a deadhead, like I haven't connected with that, and so it's important. Like, what is it about Phish that you just haven't connected to, or what is it that you don't understand? Because like, look at the wookery we're fucking around, right? Like it is a different scene, and so getting somebody else's perspective is really fucking important. And thank you for being honest, and I will die on that sword with you when all these fucking idiots come and attack us.
So I'm here because of her. She loves Phish, so you know I bring her to the concert, and this is the third concert that we've been to here.
And he's a great date.
And,
And you're a fucking good man, so you're just playing the game and getting out here to do it to support her.
So exactly, and you asked what I really don't dig on is the jamminess. So when they get into a song and they all kind of go their different directions, I kind of get confused, and there's not really a melody or a beat that they all stick to. So that kind of makes it hard for me to follow it. I do like some of their music, but I don't know. I guess
That's what's up. Now, John, I've fucking seen you talk shit on the internet on all sorts of different bands. So you're a couple of shows in for Phish. What is it that's pulled you in?
I mean, I don't know. Like, I just enjoy.
You're fucking here, so I don't know.
I just enjoy live music.
So you're just here for the fun. You're here for the ride.
Yeah.
Okay. And what about those couple of shows? What have you loved? What I've been asking people people have been very careful is, what is it that you don't love about the Phish scene? And I'm going to say that you don't get to say the entitlement of the fans, because I will do that myself later.
Yeah, I honestly don't know like enough about the scene to say anything.
But have you heard those talks about, it's a Phish kid, or it's Phish? Wait, what did he say?
I have some thoughts on that.
Okay, so fucking throw them out here. This is for the people. This is a podcast for the people. What's the reason for this?
People that fucking chomp and bullet pointed thoughts, no sentences. I don't want to hear about your crypto. I don't want to hear about your 401k. I don't want to hear about your kids. I don't want to hear about the new siding on your house. I don't want to hear about your new roof. I don't want to hear about the issues you had with your water pump.
So shut the fuck up and let the music play.
Don't talk during the music. Maybe give some of the nitrous a break here or there. Like, I don't need balloons popping in my face every 3 feet. Like, you know, we can put it at like major intersections and life will flow, you know. That's really the two big things, I would think. Everything else. Oh, I don't like the fake love and light. We're all best friends. Let's be pleasant.
Really, I just want to put my hand in your back pocket.
Yeah, dude. You know, we're all adults. We can treat each other with respect, but I don't have to pretend to be your friend, or I don't know. If you have a genuine connection, tremendous. If you don't, like, fuck off. I don't know.
Yes, I love that.
It's very real.
Fuck off. All right, boys, grab a beer. We appreciate it. Thanks, Johnny.
Nice to meet you guys.
Absolutely.
All right, now you've been chomping. You're going to get your ass on that couch.
Honestly, we're all animals. Like,
savages.
Yeah. And like, it's a lot for people coming into it their first time. Like, I don't know, like
you screaming.
Yeah, I squawk a lot during shows. I'm like,
Scream, yeah.
You're the woohoo girl.
Yeah. I'm just like, you know.
You just gotta get it out.
So I just feel like, you know, it's a lot to enter into the community.
Wasn't your husband the one that said that he didn't want to hear any more fucking choppers?
Yeah, he left last night because she was squawking too much.
Yeah.
And she doesn't talk. She just
I just-
screeches. Yeah.
She lets it flow.
Yeah.
She lets
It's just,
it flow.
yeah, you know, you have this guttural, you know, noise that's coming out of your body because of
Get
Phish.
it out. Yes, get it out.
Also, that yum was fucking awesome last night.
The
Hell
show
yeah.
last night, I have heard nothing but good things.
It was
we had
one for the ages.
A bunch of first timers with us last night, and I was like, damn, they got a really good fucking show.
Although a few of them did get scared off.
Yeah, some of them were scared off, but you know.
Take this away from you. You don't fucking need this anymore. So is there anything that you would want to add to the scene, or that you wish wasn't part of the scene or part of this community?
Yeah, we talked about tarps earlier. Those are definitely fucking annoying. Like, I'm the type, if somebody lays down a tarp and they've got more room than like 2 people or something like that, I'll start standing on the corner of your tarp and shit.
And
You can
more
roll it up
people
if
need
you
to
don't want.
fucking do that, right?
Yeah, like,
because it's the people that get afraid and they're like, oh, I don't want to do
Right.
anything. And then these entitled fucks think that it works, right?
And I get if you have people coming back or going to the bathroom, you're taking up your right amount of space, but don't take up more space than you deserve. And don't come into my space if there's not enough. Like, you know, like.
So, like, anti-Phish, you know?
Fuck off.
Yeah, the front row at Dick's I've heard is horrible. Like people like in some states I think they're really courteous and shit, but I've heard stories of people that like get all aggressive up there these days and like I don't know.
Colorado's another level. It doesn't matter what band it is. There's a lot of wookery, and so it's pretty hard. I appreciate
Well, we're
you
from
guys.
Chicago, so they're crazy in a different way, but they're just not wookery.
No, they're just fucking loud like she is. Shit went crazy.
Thanks for being honest. Don't tell him he's cool. Don't,
Mostly tell this guy he's a fucking douche for leaving early. So
gotta do stuff.
see you
man.
later,
I'm sorry.
Shay.
Have a great night, guys.
In your fucking white button down.
It's nice in the
What's up,
sun.
guys? Get the fuck out of here.
Braden, nice to meet you.
All right. So what is it that you guys, what other bands are you into, or what do you like, or different communities that you're involved in that are different than Phish, and what do you like about the difference between them? What's your other favorite band if it's not Phish? That doesn't count as my 9th. I'm going back on my 8th.
Oh, I don't. Oh. I think that's tough.
Yes.
Change it to him.
I'm good at that. Okay, so who is it?
Another band would probably be Green Sky Playground. Yeah, that's one of my favorite bands.
Nice. We're huge Billy fans, so Green Sky is part of the people we cut our teeth on. All right.
We'll see you there.
Green Sky played at our wedding.
That's not a fun fact. That's called a humble brag. That is dope. All right, Foffman. All right, bro. You better come and do my podcast if you're doing weddings, okay? Like, this is what we need to do.
Okay.
What's up? All right, nothing. Thank you guys for coming, spreading the love and light. We appreciate it. For those that are over. All right. Is there anything you want to ask us?
What do you think? Predictions for tonight?
Oh, fuck. I'm not a Phish guy, so I don't fucking know. What I would predict.
Susie Greenberg, maybe? That's the one song I know the name of.
Well,
I don't know.
See, that's why for me, like, I'm not going to fucking lie to you. I would be what people call like a Phish hater. Like, I love Trey as a shredder. I don't understand the lyrics, right? And like, it doesn't connect with me. And so for me, being like an old school Dead fan and like more of the folklore, like I love the storytelling. So some of the whimsical shit just does not connect with me, if that makes sense to you guys.
That makes sense.
And so what would you say to a fan like me or somebody that hasn't converted yet, right? I would ask you is what should I listen to make that connection?
Well, I would start with reading Iculus, and then you can listen to all of Gamehenge to understand the lore and the folklore.
God damn. And so that's what people say. Yeah, fuck it. A lot of fucking homework too. First off, he's read a book, you dumb fuck, and then go watch an entire fucking show's worth of songs to figure this out. So that's fucking appreciated.
You might just get a taste of it then.
All right, so I'll do my homework, boys. We appreciate you stopping by. Make sure to grab a beer.
Thank you.
Thanks, homies.
That's right. So I would buy like a couple dozen shirts.
And you were flipping shirts on lot.
I'd let him sell them, and then let him keep the money and buy whatever he wanted.
That's pretty awesome.
It's a different.
You were building a young
That's how I
entrepreneur.
grew- Yeah, it's different than trying to live. These other people understand, man. They're living show to show.
Oh,
It was never that bad for us.
Of
But
course.
now I got honey. She's shaking her head. All of a sudden.
She's like, nope, I want nothing to do with this. This is
Honey,
your
get over
thing.
here.
She's
Now
like,
I
nope.
have her traveling with me. I don't have a child.
So it's
he
a-
didn't ask me when I'm going to the bathroom every 30 minutes.
So have you guys been on tour this summer? How many shows have you seen?
We went to the first show at the Sphere.
Okay.
And then we did Deer
On
Creek.
420 weekend?
Yep, 418.
Yep.
And then we did Deer Creek, and we're doing 3 shows here.
That's
awesome. We missed Thursday. but
Did
we
you
saw
see any of the Dead shows at the Sphere as well?
Yes.
So what was the difference between the Phish shows on 418 and your experience with the Dead shows?
It's funny you ask because obviously I'm an old deadhead, but I love Phish so much. The first night, I think musically, I got the best show for Phish.
For Phish on 418.
But visually, I don't think they were there yet. It was evolving, right?
Yes.
So the Dead shows, Bobby had all that shit dialed
Locked in,
on, right?
for sure.
So I went out there twice for the Dead.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
All right, so my last question, then you can take any of the Breckenridge beer that you want. What is it about the Phish scene that you don't enjoy? I know it's a loaded question, but there's so much. What was that? Yes, that you don't like.
I don't like all the balloons on the ground.
The trash.
Throw your
Like,
trash away. It is bad because people used to clean up and take care of Shakedown. Now it's just
there's another one on the ground right there.
that is a pain.
Well, and we're supposed to be a community that is taking care of each other and taking care of the earth. And you come through some of these lots afterwards, and it is just littered with garbage. Now, what I will say is there are some great human beings that go through and they pick that shit up. But we as fans need to do better, right?
I agree. You know what else? It ain't medical. It's food grade. You don't want that shit.
That's right.
There you go. All right, let's go. Watch your head. Jared, get your ass back down here. We got a hot take on the fucking couch. Coming in hot, baby. All right, what is your name?
I'm Lily.
Hi, Lily. I'm Kodi.
Hey, I'm Jared.
Nice to meet you.
All right, so first off, while we've been doing this and asking all of our fans on lot, a lot of people are like, is this Phish trivia? Do I have to answer these questions correctly? And I'm like, fuck no. What we're trying to do is learn about the community, learn about the shit we love and like. And Lily goes, well, can I give a hot take? And I'm like, yes, fucking please. So Lily, the stage is yours. What is that hot take that you would love to talk about?
My mom grew up going on Dead tour. I grew up listening to Grateful Dead. My mom loves Phish. I love the Grateful Dead. I cannot stand Phish.
So why are you here tonight?
I love the shakedown community. I love it. It's my favorite thing in the world. I love Grateful Dead. I just love the community. I'm not going to the concert.
You're not.
So
I don't think we are either.
So what happens is I've been shitting on Phish for 2 decades. It is not my fucking band.
Yeah.
I don't understand.
And we've seen Phish. We've given them a chance.
I don't understand the bubble tunes, the mystical fucking storytelling, and some of that shit. I just don't. It doesn't resonate with me, and that's okay.
See, the first time I saw it, I was in middle school, so maybe I was too young, but I've never, I don't know.
It never connected.
I've never,
So-
I love the Grateful Dead, so I was like, yeah, Phish.
Okay,
duh.
so hold on. Now I want to know, what about the Dead did connect?
I think a lot of their songs, they don't have like deeper meanings, but Phish is very.
Oh, you
like,
actually fucking understand what they're singing about?
Yeah, and you know what? Some people are like, yeah, this is just fun. This is just dance music for Phish.
Circus clowns. They're fucking circus clowns.
I like knowing what this song's about and not just like, oh, llama to boot to boot. The fuck?
Fuck yes. Thank you, Lily. If I needed to find somebody to say how I felt, this is what's up. And now
It's like Amazon Pirates word. It's like Jiboo. I'm like, why?
That's fucking beautiful. And that's why we're doing this, is because, so what's funny is you're here for the fucking scene, Shakedown. What is it about Shakedown that you love? Because this is a different fucking breed.
Oh, I love it. So I don't know. I've always loved it. My 2 most recent ones was in Boulder for Dead and Company at Folsom Field, where it was just kind of like they weren't allowed to do it, so it was at the Boulder High School like parking lot. Not great. And then we went to see them at the Sphere in Vegas, and it was like inside
The hotel.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I was like, okay,
It's a different vibe.
It's cool. But then he went to those 2 shows, and I was like, okay, I need to take you to see like the heart of Shakedown. And I don't know, something about it is my happy place. I love it. Even if I'm not going to the show, the people are awesome. The art is awesome. Every time. I don't care if I'm going to a show or not. I will always go to Shakedown.
And that's why this is a real community, right? And so some of that
and
artistry.
my mom knows, like, everyone here. Everyone's like, oh my God, Tracy. And I'm like, hey. Like, she just knows everyone from going to Dead Tour and Phish concerts for so long. And I think that's so cool. Like,
That's fucking amazing.
yeah.
So what would you say to the other But what would you say to all the other Phish haters out there?
Still go for the experience. Go, even if it's just the shakedown, still go for the experience.
Or interviewing Wooks, you can do that as well. That's what I'm here for.
Do that too. You can do whatever, but still go experience the community, even if you don't go to the show. Because the Phish and Dead community, a lot of them intertwine. I don't do a lot of dead people not like Phish. Is that like a thing?
Yes, it is definitely a thing.
I didn't know if
because
that was a hot take or not.
all these entitled Phish kids are like, oh, the torch was passed to Trey.
See, okay, no, I will say, going to Dead and Company and then going to Phish, the people at Phish are like way younger and less like on the cusp of dying. So it's like way more fun of a crowd at Phish, I will say.
But let's be real, like for the Dead, we're running on to their 60th year next year, right? And for Phish, you're going into 40s, right?
Well,
and
also,
then,
I'm 21, and no one my age. No.
So do you listen to Goose?
I need to start. Do you think that's going to be like the next?
So that's what, when we talk about a torch and what people are doing, people try to say, I'm a firm believer that there is no fucking torch.
My friend was just saying that. I was like, what do you think's going to be next? She's like, I think this is it. And I was like,
and it doesn't fucking matter, to be perfectly honest. Why can't we just love music and love the scenes that are there? Go enjoy them. What I always tell people.
Do you think there'll be another like shakedown thing with another band though?
So when you say this, is it more just about the size?
No, not even the size. Just like
she's saying, like the community,
like,
slanging the diarrhea food.
Like it happened for Dead Tour. It's happening for Phish now. Do you think this like sort of general like shakedown?
Have you watched the Billy Strings show?
Mm-hmm. Oh, I do love Billy Strings. Do they?
So they have it. They have their own, but like every band and every culture kind of evolves and changes.
Yeah.
And so that's where it's like we want to be part of this evolution. So for you, very clearly, Shakedown is a big part of your scene, right? And so you want to see that. So let's make Lily proud, folks. Don't fuck it up.
Please do.
All right. Thank you. Grab a fucking beer.
TikTok? Like what is this?
Oh, so it'll be everywhere. I have a podcast called What's the Reason for This?
Okay.
Hey, I got one more question. What's your page called? Where's this going?
So the podcast is called What's the Reason for This? So what we're doing is we're talking to homies like you to find out about the scene, about the culture, and that's where I want to ask you a question because it's obviously not your first Phish show. So you got this, bro, to come and test it out. I've been shitting on Phish for more than 14 years, just like you. So I appreciate you coming and putting the time. What is it about you that you've loved about Phish?
I'm gonna be on this video holding a joint for fucking 15 minutes, looking like a dumbass.
They're like, oh, that shit wasn't even lit. Fucking book.
I like the jams. I've been deadheaded at heart, but there's new music out there that's pretty badass. It's really they get lost at the jam, and when they're like on their crunch, there's nothing better. It's like a breath of fresh air.
That's fucking amazing, bro. Well, thank you, boys, for fucking stopping by. I appreciate you. I love the energy. Fucking keep it up, homie.
How many followers you got, dog?
Bro, I'm at like 1,600 on me.
Nice.
Where
Where you from?
So I live 3 miles. 3 miles. I'm from Hawaii. So,
bro, I was made in Hawaii.
No, bro.
My daddy banged my mama, and then 9 months later, I came out, dude.
That's what's up. We've just been bleeding out the bloodline ever since. So that's how this works.
What kind of beer am I getting? Let's tell the fans if I'm getting a trash ass beer.
No, it is not trash ass beer. So Breckenridge Brewery has been nice enough to give me 150 beers. You have a fucking variety of brews to choose from.
Lagers, sours, ambers.
I'm sorry I talked shit.
No, I'm glad you did because it helps me.
What's your name?
Cody.
Cody's all right.
All right, thanks, boys. We appreciate it.
I'm from Nebraska.
So I'm from the east side of the Big Island.
Oh, yeah.
I'm from the jungle. I'm from a town of 400 in the jungle, brother. We appreciate you, boys.
The Rock?
No, I do not know The Rock. Although Jason Momoa, maybe. No, I'm just fucking with you.
Yeah. But actually, on Jason Momoa, let's talk about that real quick. One of the biggest things I respect about that fool is that when he was like
Micah.
When he was like 15, 16, he was he said Lisa Bonet, right? He's like, man, I'm gonna marry that girl one day. And then he did.
Locked it in, bro. Locked it in.
So Travis is a bad dude too, and Lisa Bonet is better than Zoe.
So I've been lucky enough to be married to my wife for 15 years. My boys used to call us Beauty and the Beast. Just that, and obviously I'm the beauty. So you know where that came from.
What's she look like?
I'm just fucking. I'll show you off camera.
I'll play it with you, bro. Y'all have a good day.
Thanks, homie.
Let's get it.
All right, so then my last thing, so you can get back to doors, is what would you tell fans that have never given Phish a chance, what would you want to do or show them, or a show that they should listen to, or something that they should dive deeper in to better understand this community?
Honestly, you just gotta go. You gotta go and experience it. You can't really figure it out until you're there at the show. Like, it's just not one of those things that you can, in my opinion, that you can really experience like re-listening or like passively. You have to just like dive in. You know, you have to treat it like a
No dipping your toes in the water.
Yeah,
You got to just get after
And then
it.
once you do, it makes total sense. Yeah.
Thanks, homie.
Okay. Thank you, dude.
Appreciate it. Get the fuck out of here.
Thanks, guys. What's your name, man?
Cody.
Cody.
Jared.
Jared.
Yeah, thanks, brother.
guys. Yeah, I'll check out your podcast.
Thanks,
You
bro.
too. Yeah. All right.
So then, who is a band that you would drag her to go see?
Probably Smashing Pumpkins.
Hell yes. Absolutely.
Settle fucking down over there, okay?
No, absolutely
Jesus
not.
Christ.
But he wants to talk about the Smashing Pumpkins. We'll do that all damn day.
Well, you guys can go to fucking Smashing Pumpkins lot and go do that shit on another time. Thank you for stopping by. If you want a beer, please take one. We really
And
appreciate
also,
the
one
honesty.
final note: has anybody ever told you you've got a great haircut?
See, bald
Yeah,
is
it's
sexy.
it is.
God,
yes,
you-
it is. Bald is sexy.
Listen, I just cover mine with a hat so I don't need to deal with it, okay? All right, that's
I'll be
where
there
I'm at
soon.
in my life.
That's right. Thank you
All right,
so
guys,
much.
thank you.
No
Thank you.
worries.
It's great to meet you
Yeah.
guys. Have a great time tonight.
Good luck, guys.
Yeah, but we've got several.